When you head out on a big hunting trip, no matter where you're going or what you're after, you tend to build it up in your mind a little bit. Maybe because of past experiences or what you've been told by a friend or an outfitter, but you go in with certain expectations. They're different for each one of us. Maybe it's lots of shooting and full limits, or birds turning and working perfectly to your calls, or coming right into the decoys to give you that perfect camera angle. Only problem is, no matter what world-class destination you're headed to, it's still hunting. With so many variables, it can be really tough. When I started planning this year's Ladies Hunt in Canada, I knew it would be amazing. I'd done this before. I know it's the best place to go at just the right time. The birds are there, they're feeding in the fields, and the footage would be incredible. Saskatchewan, the 1st of November, is where you want to be. After some long flights and even longer road trips, 6 ladies from all across the country met up in the middle of nowhere, Saskatchewan, where the birds outnumber the people by far. Unfortunately for us, a big storm brought a bunch of rain to the area the night before our first hunt, and the warm weather had the birds hanging out on the abundant new water. So instead of kicking back in layout blinds in dry fields, we were faced with 3 days of trudging through the mud, wading through the cattails, and huddling on buckets in the marshes, usually in drizzles and showers. Good thing I brought a tough group of girls with me. Sleep deprivation, gun problems, camera malfunctions, wet everything. We just kept laughing through it all. Like happens a lot, it all came together on the last day, in the middle of the marsh, in a roost hole that hadn't been hunted all season. We went in early and pass shot a few small groups while we waited for the big flocks to start rolling in. It was just about sunset when the first wave came, almost like bees to a hive. They'd break up out of the big groups and scatter every which way. There were so many birds in every direction, it was hard to know which shots to take. When the sun had fully set and we were loading up for the trip out, a group of us sat admiring a pile of ducks, and I listened to the giggles and stories of each girl's experience that evening. Some told of water up to their knees and shotgun shells in their boots, others of ducks flying and landing close enough to touch. I saw that the mother and daughter who had never hunted ducks before had grown into true waterfowlers. I saw 2 ladies who were not confident callers let go of their insecurities and start to call and turn ducks. Each one of us was forced to grow in different ways through the challenges we faced on this trip, and although the reality may not have turned out exactly like what we dreamed up, each of us left feeling grateful to have seen and experienced something few people ever do.